Hey, so as I adjust to speaking to the camera again in this like semi improved version of myself, you know, uh, here I am, a little bit more original to myself and what I believe and what the universe wants out of me and what the universe wants my life to be and what I want my life to be. So, uh, as you know, I do have a channel. I do post stuff with my niece and nephews and stuff like that. Uh, that's kind of how my life is. But right now they're not here. They're overseas. They're on vacation. So I'm just here with my mom and that's it. Uh, listen, you know, I've been through a lot. I've come through a lot. I've grown a lot. I mean, I've grown some. I've grown a lot. I would have to say it because uh, doing the type of things that I did to myself and that I did to other people was not easy. It's not fair, and it's not fair to myself. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to my immediate relationships, like my sister, my other sister, my mother, my dad. It's not fair to myself. It's not fair to all the women that wanted to be in my life and still want to be in my life. It is not fair. It is not. Yeah, I've never been incarcerated. I've never been in jail or anything like that. But I've been incarcerated up here for some reason. And that is a problem. I wouldn't, that's just a problem. Uh, I feel more aligned and more in tune with myself, confident, outgoing, assertive, dominant. That's who I am. I'm not no less than that. I'm not here to budge or be, compromised or be like friends with everybody. I'm not here for that. I'm here for people that want to be in my life and want to support me, where I can grow and they can teach me to grow and I can teach them to grow as well in some way, shape, or form. Absolutely. Just grow together as a people, grow together as a brand, as a name. Um, so I have my agency script here, but I'm not going to show it yet because I have a couple more things to talk about. I have a lot of dreams, a lot of dreams, a lot of uh, aspirations that I can make reality. And I know I can. I just have to be happy and share that smile with people who want to be part of my life. That's all I have to do. That's all. It's just easy as that. As easy as that. And the monster will go away, and the monsters at night will go away, or my all my nightmares will go away. As stupid and as silly as that sound, looking at a guy like me, you know, uh, I wish I was like 23 or 24 with 500,000 subscribers, on YouTube, making like 100,000 a month, 50,000, making some money, making like 50,000 a month and shit, on time, with possibly like with a kid on the way. I wish that was me, but that's not me anymore, bro. That is not me. You know, I am a 27-year-old man, and I'm 27. 27. I just turned 27 June the 25th. I'm a 27-year-old man, bro. I know I shouldn't compare myself to other people, but that's ultimately what it is. People are going to compare you. Whether they say, oh, no, I'm not comparing you, you shouldn't compare yourself. People always compare, man. This world is a world of comparison, a world of losers and winners. And, you know, this is what it is. So I'm not going to complain as to what God has given me and the opportunities that God Himself has given me and where I found those opportunities and how I found them and how I attained all the knowledge that I have now. I'm not gonna complain, you know. I did go to college like for 1 year. I went to community college. I did not finish it. I just got my life insurance license. And you see right here how I'm sitting. I spent like 2 months, like 11 days, just laser focused, just like right here, like I'm talking to this camera, I'm like literally sitting right here, looking at this computer screen and reading words and paragraphs and graphs and projections and plans and packages and 401 quick case, federal tax considerations, annuities, uh, different types of benefit plans, term insurance, whole life insurance, index universal life insurance, uh, convertible renewable term insurance. So I required some knowledge. I required some valuable knowledge, but I'm not Superman. And it feels good to say that I'm not Superman. I'm not Superman, Although I do have some extensive knowledge, on life insurance now. So that's a huge plus because I'm happy. I'm happy. It makes me in one shape or form, and doesn't make me happy to know about these things because I did invest from home. I was a home investor and I was trading stocks in 2021. I started in 2020. I started with a small account of $1,800 and I barely traded any stocks. I was, just barely getting my feet wet. Invested like $10 here, $20 there, $100 here, and then as the time went by, as months went by, I started with like $800. Then I put like the whole $1,000, and I betted the whole account. And like made lost like $3 betting the whole count, and survived. And then January in 2021 came around, and then I made $1,000 on GameStop, and I lost it all on AMC. I lost like $2,600 on AMC. I think it was like 2,700 to be honest, 2,800 even. I lost a lot of money, you know, but it was a learning experience, and I funded my account. I probably funded my account like $6,000 more after that. I wired like 400 after that lost, and then I started wiring. I still have all my papers. I still have all of my bank statements. That may be too much information, but I still have them. I just like to hold on to that. For other reasons. You know, but yeah, I kept wiring money though. I kept wiring money uh, in June, July, August, and September. I probably wired in excess of like $6,000 plus like the $400 that I wired in the previous months, like around April or something like that. So, and I had another opportunity because SNDL went to like a dollar and like 30 cents. I think it went to like 90 cents. I think that was like on November 11th, November 12th in 2021, and then I was like, it'll go up even more, and did not go up even more. It went down right after that. So I think it's important for me to listen to my gut. I think 2021 was actually a very good year for me. Because there's a lot of people that actually lose money. I know that there is. I can compare myself to other investors, like let's say like stock hours. There's guys there with $5,000 accounts, $10,000 accounts, $30,000 accounts, and go up. I had like a $5,000 account. At times it was like a $6,000 account because of the the small gains that I had. A GME was very good. I made over $1,000 on it. I made like $1,000 and some change on it, and I only had, let's say, since sending money, wiring it out to the brokerage, October, November, December, and most of January, because GME, you know, it was popping like for the whole month. It was popping for like the whole January, but I caught that move. It was like on the 28th of January in 2021. So with less than 4 months of experience, I was able to see with a $5,000 account and you made $1,000 on it just off those $5,000. That's like 20% returns. Because if you go 1,000%, 100% would be the whole 5,000. So if you're able to make $1,000 from that $5,000, you go 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, 100%. So I was able to see 20% returns on a single day. 20% returns. And I remember previously, that was like on January the 3rd or the 1st or the 4th, I believe. I called BTBT and I made $193. So let's say 10% would be 500. So 10%, you go 5% would be 250. So I probably made roughly 3 to 4%, 3 to 4%, roughly 3%. Like 3 to 4, just in with less than 3 months of experience. Pretty much, just yeah, pretty much. You know, and that was just not really reading the market the way that the seasoned, investors or the seasoned traders or the people who do this as a living or a profession, or they have degrees and they work at big banks and they can see the market, they study the market, they know the terminology, they just know, they know more than I will ever know. They're looking at the Bloomberg terminal. They're looking at they know how to read the financial statements. So they just they can uh, predict the market at a very precise level, at a very meticulous level. And I don't know. I think I was successful. I think I was successful just off of that. You know, most people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because you keep comparing yourself. You can compare yourself. It's okay. It happens. People do it all the time. Comparisons are. It is a barometer of success. A barometer of your due diligence. A barometer of status, I guess. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Don't tell me, I mean, everybody can achieve a certain level of success and a certain level of status in their own right. So yeah, but yeah, so I think the number of times that my gut was right was actually surprising. Although, you know, I don't know. It's just like I can ponder and be like, oh, what it could have, should have. But I mean, I bought like 100 shares in Nokia for like $800, and then I kept selling, and I held like $500 worth of Nokia for like 40 shares of like 100 shares. and I did lose some money on it. I also lost some money on Rocket mortgages. So the money is now lost, and it's been lost for the past 2 years. And I had a lot of fortunate opportunities still coming off of that because I decided to liquidate my account. I was just picking up my niece from school, and this was in 2022, by the way. I was picking up my niece from school. I was just liquidating my account with family. Everything was good. Everything was good. And I don't know. I had like a little series of events that were like really stupid for me to do, and I'm just coming out of it right now. As I should. I don't want to be like self-deprecating because I know that I'm an amazing individual. I'm an amazing human being, and I deserve the world like anybody else. But I think that some people come into this world and they know exactly what they want. You know, I did too. I do too. But I'm just getting rid and like shedding away a lot of ignorance, a lot of nonsense that was clogging up my life, and my life's path, and my life's journey. And I'm doing that at 27. So uh, it's only up from here now. All I got here, I got this agency script. This little agency script is what's stopping me now from working at an agency called National Income Life. That's what's stopping me now. Again, like I said, I already did the in-house. I passed the in-house. I did the epic training. I'm done with that. Passed that. And I took the exam. I did that. Passed that. So the only thing stopping me now is just this script. And this is a 5-page script. Like this is no game. Like this is the type of stuff that you know customer service reps, high paying customer service reps get paid to read and to do and to perform on the job. Like they don't pay you good money for nothing. They pay you money for something. Like, and this is a 5-page script, so this is what they will be paying me for in the life insurance business. We're finding leads, talking to leads, closing appointments, setting appointments, closing sales, bringing in referrals, and I know like the first page of this. I can memorize the first page of this like on a probably like in one go. But you know, it's a script. So yeah. But obviously the guy who wrote this, he's not a screenwriter. But that's just me. That's how I feel. Like he's not a screenwriter. That's how I feel. But yeah. So when I finish this and I got this down pat because performance are through Zoom, so I will have to be sharing my screen and unsharing my screen and looking at the camera and speaking to them, and so it starts a little bit like this. I'll do like the first two paragraphs, so you can get a good picture of this. The company I work for is National Income Life, a subsidiary of Globe Life. We are a life insurance company that issues permanent benefits to police officers, Firefighters, teachers, and other unions in New York State. Being that we are union based, we are not open to the public. The reason why I'm able to speak to you today is because of the 3x5 card you filled out. My job today is simple and consists of two parts. The first is the A&D benefit and the Family Information Guide, which serves as a last will and testament. The second is to educate you on permanent life insurance. Now, if you choose to enroll, you do have to qualify. So, what I'll do for you is educate you on the available plans we have made currently available to you. And if you choose to enroll, just like many participating members, you are more than welcome. This is your open service period. Sound fair? Perfect. Because I wouldn't want you to feel like you didn't have all your questions answered. Does that sound fair? Perfect. So it goes like that. It goes like that. Uh, if God were to judge me on the past 5 years of who I've been as a person, bro, like, I'll take this. I'll take this, bro. I'll take it. I'll take it. If God were to judge me on like on the person that I've been on the past 5 years, and He would be like life insurance, uh, pass the in house, pass the exam, pass the state exam, do the epic training, do the training, do the online training, and then read the script and learn the script, and the world is yours, bro. I'll be like, I'll take it. I'll take it. So, uh, I'm a well positioned 27-year-old. Again, I did not go to college. I only did 1 year community college. And that's it, bro. So, I'm more than blessed to be doing this right now. I know that, I can compare myself, but the person that I am now is compared to the person that I'll be when I'm 33 and I'm 35 is a far better person and a far better example when it comes to being compared to far healthier, far richer, far successful, more on point, far more professional, more diligent, respectable, happy, happy. Listen, happy as can be. So you know, I'm more than blessed. If God if God would have judged me on the past 5 years on the person that I've been, and he'd be like, "Yo, life insurance, go on life insurance and pick yourself up and do better for yourself and build a family, start a family, be happy, be yourself. You like to draw, you like to listen to music, exotic music because I do like exotic music. I don't like trap music. I mean, I can listen to it; it's catchy, but it's not what I like. I like different types of music. You know, I like different types of music. I'm not gonna. I just like different types of music. I don't like trap music. Well, if God would have done me on the person I've been for the past 5 years, and you said this, bro, I'll take it with a smile on my face, and I'll go about my business, and I'll ride off into the sunset. I have absolutely no problem with doing that. So, I wish I could talk more, but I'm gonna pause this, and if I have anything else to say, I'll start up the video again. Other than that, this may be the end. So, deuces.